Good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are, and welcome to another NerdTube fan film reaction. I am joined by my Council of Reactors and Trekkies in Arms. First off, we got Zam. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. And down below is our power bottom today is Major Rage. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. Excited to be back on a fan film reaction.
I know, man. You are in the void right now. Hopefully, you can come out of the void once you once you join us for fan films again. So anyway, this fan film today, it is called Indiana, a Star Trek fan film. It came out back in this past January, as of this recording, in 2024, and it comes to us from Chris Leah is the YouTube channel, and they have 4.07 thousand subscribers, so 4,070 subscribers. So it's seen on the video itself has over 74,000 views. So we'll have to see how that goes. Are you guys ready to get into this?
Let's do it. Can't wait.
Make sure you guys can hear that.
Yeah.
January 2269. Constitution class starship have completed their mission. They have explored new worlds. They become obsolete. Starfleet considers two options: upgrade the old explorers or create something new.
The Cyberdyne Systems 101.
The Indiana. Oh, is this like the new? Ooh. Wait a minute.
Spaceballs. It looks like a space RV.
Is it the top or the bottom? I can't tell.
It's the top.
We've been picking up some strange sensor readings over the last hour. Can you advise?
Libra, this is Starfleet. We've picked up unidentified warp signatures heading your way at high speed. Suggest evasive action. Over.
This is some serious pingage.
Oh, it's the Klingons.
Oh, that's a good video game. I'm going to play it.
Indiana, this is Starfleet operations.
With all due respect, the Indiana isn't ready. There must be other ships in the quadrant.
Other ships, yes, but no experienced commanders.
Do we suspect the Klingons?
It is possible,
Discovery.
yes.
Like the...
Captain,
I was fixing to say, it looks a lot like Disco.
Vessel. She doesn't stand a chance out there if she's run into
Index class ship.
I need you on this one.
Understood.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
TOS era Disco ship.
Not apart from the saucer section, it's not curvaceous at all.
Engine room.
It's good.
We'll need
No,
all the power you can
I mean,
ridges.
Discovery was based on
set
another,
course for the Chagos system.
what was it, an
Engage
early
at best speed.
concept drawing of the Enterprise, where everything was a bit more flat. Like, I wonder if this is going to be just a CGI movie. Like, it's not going to be like, we're not going to see any people probably, which is fine. I can deal with those kind of fan films. They're using a lot of Kelvin special effects, though. I can hear it. I don't hate the design of that, though.
It's all right. I'm fine with it. I'm just noticing what I noticed.
Yeah,
That, you know, it's good.
Sir,
Like a lot of
We are
flat edges.
approaching the Libra.
like it's what Disco should have been. You know what I mean? Like it honors the
Bring us a little
original,
closer.
but
See if you can get them on the comm.
USS Libra. This is USS Indiana. Come in, please.
where they at? Where they at? I know they're coming.
Captain, I am detecting two birds of prey decloaking to our starboard
There
side.
they are.
These shields. Get alert.
You know, I love how fan films though use
All hands to battle.
bird of preys nowadays. When like you never like, I know they were around in Enterprise era, but it's like you never saw them in the original series or TOS or the TOS movies.
Always D7s back then, right?
Set a pursuit course.
So what happened to those people on that ship? They just died.
Yeah, they're probably dead.
Keep scanning.
I always found cloaking to be a very un-Klingon-like thing.
Yes.
Down right on top of us.
There's no honor in it.
Yeah.
There is, because it's a strategy in battles. What I've when I've brought it up in question, it's more of a tactical thing. Like,
I said this was like an awesome video game.
Lock phasers and return fire.
Interesting camera angles.
Captain, they've knocked out our main energizer.
Send out a distress call. All ships in range.
well, so much for that new ship. I bet you Rick B is going to be happy to see a Discovery-looking ship getting destroyed.
He'll probably leave a comment, just like everybody should do. Let us know what they think.
Sir, there's another ship coming in. The Enterprise.
Of course, the Enterprise had to show itself. Here I come to save the day.
Ugh, the ugliest ship in Federation history. Is that the Enterprise? That is the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the
Oh,
Enterprise
boy.
to save the day.
Thanks for the assist, Enterprise.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't use that clip from.
Good to see you in action one last time.
You know what? I would have
We'll
allowed
see about that, Indiana.
Was it Generations and
6.
Star Trek 6? Yeah,
All right.
I wanted that.
All right, gentlemen, there we go. Kind of a short little CG fest with ship. I actually didn't mind it so much. I actually thought it was pretty good, pretty well done. There was some good voice acting in there. I do like that design of the Discovery, like that Discovery-esque type ship. With the TOS homages in it, rather than Disco just trying to like make it into something that it, something completely different that looks like it doesn't even belong. So, but yeah, what do you guys think? Zam, go ahead.
This is where I'm going to come across as the bad guy a little bit, unfortunately. Look, if somebody wanted to show me something that was like some sort of like something they did on their home computers and all of that, I go, look, I've just done a Star Trek space battle. Isn't this cool? I thought, yeah, this is pretty cool. It looks really great. Special effects, everything looks fantastic. But as a Star Trek fan film, it's more hollow than the soundstage. There's nothing to it. I don't know. There's no characters. There's nothing. I felt nothing about the ship being destroyed. Didn't care about the Starfleet vessel. Didn't jump out of my pants when the Enterprise came along. If anything, I was too busy chatting to you guys about certain things than engaging myself with it, and that for me is a detriment to this because it didn't engage me. No pun intended with the engaged word. But so when we get to marking, it's gonna be a weird one. But I don't want to take away from the special effects. Superb, absolutely superb. But it is like a very fancy box with fantastic wrapping paper and all of that. It looks amazing on the outside, and then when you open up, it's fucking empty. And that's the only way I could describe it.
Yeah. I mean, that review was so hard. I mean, Zam needed an ambulance to come and resuscitate him.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Major Rage, what'd you think?
I'm of a mixed mind about it. I appreciate what they were trying to go for there. I know it's hard to get a bunch of people together, green screens, and all can be hard to work with. Not everybody can afford one. Or have a place to set up and record, so doing voiceovers is a way to work around kind of physical limitations. But if you're going to do something like that, there was a lot of times where I'm not sure if it was the screen share on our end or what, but there was like lots of dead air, like times when there were no sound effects or stuff like that, and it just felt a little hollow. I like Zam's analogy of the present with nothing in it.
Okay. I actually agree. I feel like this should not have been labeled a fan film. Yeah. I think I'm going to give it a 6. I think that, as I said, a lot of the stuff was really pretty good for what it was. But yeah, I think it delivered on what it was presenting. I just kind of would like something more. Zam?
First mark is the unofficial mark, so it doesn't represent my overall mark. And the unofficial mark is I want to give it an 8 out of 10, simply because I thought the special effects was fantastic. You know, and I don't want people not for me to acknowledge that, but it was very good. It's a very pretty thing to look at. But I give it a 5 over as my official mark, because the other half of it, where you need good story, you need that emotion to grab you. It wasn't there, unfortunately. You know, it's all bells and no whistles. So yeah,
Okay.
it's a 5 out of 10.
Mage? You.
Yes, I'm gonna give it a 6 as well. Just the tech stuff is definitely on point, but just I was expecting a little bit more. Maybe if there was more in the description indicating maybe it's a tech demo, or just explicitly say it's some sort of
Battle.
just ship battle only type sequence. But I like the concept of trying to do voiceovers and VFX, and I feel like it's a good workaround for a lot of the limitations that you face when you try to make a fan production for Star Trek.
Yeah, I think with these guys, if they could incorporate maybe AI in the future, if they're able to understand, I'm sure what they're doing now, they're more able to use AI a lot better than we could ever imagine ourselves. I'm sure they could make something. They can do something which is a lot stronger and have some characters in there. Which I always, when I'm watching stuff like this, I always notice the lack of characters, and it irks me. You know, I want to see people. You know, in any capacity, whether it be oblong shapes, whatever. You know, that looks like from the Max Bygraves era or whatever. How to say Headroom era, you know, and all of that sort of stuff. You know, computer animated characters like from Reboot or whatever, or real people or whatever it may be. Anything in between, just something, you know, something like that. And I always feel I need that shit.
Mm-hmm. All right. So 6, 6, and 8, right? Your official's a 5.
I'm a 5. I'm a 5.
Okay. We take it for what it's worth. But it sounds like if what you were going for was pew pews and space battles, you did a really good job. If you get into the fan film realm, then definitely try to incorporate some of that into this. There's plenty of fan film creators out there that you can work with and do green screen with, and you know, if you know, there's tons of people we've even had here on this channel. So if you guys actually, you know, come to watch this, please, you know, reach out to some of them. But anyway, with all that being said, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Let us know down below what you think of this fan film and of our review of it. There will be a link down below. Please, if you like this fan film, go and support them, subscribe to them, leave them a comment, leave them some love. And yeah, with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.